Add Astro. Thank you for coming.
These parts are safe for sure. Too slow. Quit following me.
Maybe you're not. If you ever have any.
Relax.
to broaden our horizons again. Make yourselves at home. Now I'm really in a pickle. Hey! Let's light it up! I'm going in! Time to shine! Strike a pose! The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands! Shower me with praise! Yeah! Everybody stand back! Let the world come alive! Let's light it up! Ease this! Make yourselves at home! Yoo-hoo! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Off we go! It all. It rains when I go on an adventure. Strike a pose! Let the world come on! I'm right here! Everybody stand back! Here, my knowledge! Eat this! Let's light it up! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Teamwork is dreamwork! Hey! Let's light it up! Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Shower me with bread! You're toast! Race you! Everybody stand back! Let the world come alive! Let's light it up! Booba, get them! Why do they never miss? Share my knowledge! Grow, grow, grow! Strike a pose! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Get them! Now Come with me, let's pick some matsutake. If there's nothing better to do. Race you! Make yourselves at home! Shower me with prep! You're toast! Teamwork is dreamwork! Time to shine! I see everything! Nice and spicy! Adventure time! Boba, get them! Strike a pose! Sharing my knowledge! I see everything! Let's change tactic! Hey, yeah! Let the world collide! Everybody stand back! Adventure time! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Committed to memory! The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands! Yeah. Strike a pose! You're toast! Hey! Time to shine! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Make yourselves at home! Nice and spicy! Shower me with praise! I'm going in! Let my name echo in song! Let's make her in the world. Boba, get them! Let's light it up! I see everything! Eat this! Strike a pose! The Temple of Wisdom! I see the stars! Everybody stand back! Committed to memory. Let the world collide. Nice and spicy. Teamwork is dreamwork. I created another universe and found it. We've been to so many places lately. What do you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax? Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit and... Here we are, right outside our place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought we probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've got... Huh? Traveler? Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud, helping you make more connections... hello?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you...
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities.
So,
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some...
you? Worrying about keeping... Hey, didn't we agree not to bring...
Oh? So you have to... One has never...
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for... right.
One plan to However, one would first
Yeah,
If there are no urgent...
That's great!
Shanoa has also...
Chivalry will never die.
Swallow Fury!
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
We're almost at Way High Pavilion. Hey, do you think guess we have no idea if Shanoa and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here.
But...
One does not wish to trouble.
Fair enough.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh,
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Gu? She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could... Oh, not... Thank you, Huixin.
it's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted...
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was... but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize...
But recognizing you is, my responsibility.
An apt observation. One was simply...
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Oh, Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super...
Oh, is that...
I
understand.
While one acknowledges... it still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are.
Cloud Retainer...
If...
Wow, you've been also... Forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
A human name?
You really think so?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would hardly...
Can you?
An adeptus of...
Oh, that sounds...
Actually, those
Huh? Wait, so you're really that
And what of it? Did you...
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. It is said that although I did not on top of the books had this upon arrival. The...
That's incredible!
Mortal
Even so, you... Oh, Paimon...
Oh. Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she broke. Moreover,
That?
There is no cause for concern, Cloud. Wanmin restaurant.
I see.
Huh?
Can that wait?
You may return to.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler?
See you around. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her deed.
You do it.
No.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of more meat to go.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a...
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old...
Mm-hmm. Oh, and...
this is...
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with...
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize... Is something the matter?
Hardly.
And check out the...
Indeed.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon, the lunch rush isn't in yet. Go ahead, sit down.
Thank you, Chef Map.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far.
Seems like you've been making...
First, I tried to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh, how should Paimon put this?
Oh, a sen-
And you, Master?
Simply marvelous.
I see. I have missed Master. Oh,
Whoa.
by the way,
Indeed.
Ganyu told...
I see.
Oh?
Is that a problem,
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once in response.
Huh.
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again?
Oh, Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the...
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
Have you been lonely?
Lonely? 'Tis the most for...
Mm-hmm.
What is the...
It's nothing. I was just a little bit...
To me,
This is not to say that you're...
She got, like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with...
Mm-hmm.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond. The dishes here...
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells...
Well, you...
Okay. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? Well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys? Great. Granny? Yep. No. Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny. Granny? What?
Oh,
No.
tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny?
I want.
No, not this again. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat? Right, that's what... Help? Thanks, that's not... Actually, her memory's been bad. They died young. Oh, but it's okay. Wow.
And me.
You're tough too.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again? Ah, I remember now. It was a...
Huh?
It was just a dream. Ah.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not...
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
Not anymore.
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said,
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
just Shenyu.
Thank you all so... Oh, we don't need any payment for this. You're welcome. But Miss Jen, all we have to go up...
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth.
Sounds like a plan. So,
Why, of course I do.
okay. Once when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to... If it's true, then... A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinjo knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Are you leaving already?
I'll go order some food.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to
Street word...
Precisely.
Behold!
It's Shinjo!
That I can't pin.
Nameless head.
That's right. Not all they knew was that she, after the drought and the way this name.
Thanks a lot, Shinjo.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon's still...
Let me think. Perhaps the real life hero. It's rare for a chivalric hero. I've never understood.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned some... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, so while droughts do happen, the crops wither.
That sounds...
Yeah, still. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and... Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss... Paimon hopes that... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time.
It's no problem at all.
The wind rises.
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank you. Straight word, but
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such...
time has little bearing on one's existence.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say...
Well, approximately how much more...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Peach!
Nothing save for some trip.
Shinto has a...
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here.
what do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you... According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tien. I don't have many memories of him. But there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar... What, Mom? It's as if I was taking a stroll in...
Is that so?
Thank you. Okay, sure thing. I have a secret I want to tell you.
Quit following me. Swan Fury. Too slow. Behold!
What's wrong? Well, I've been kind of... Oh! About that. Must have been a slip of the tongue.
One is indeed.
I knew it. Well, I had this soup. She put me on her back. I really wanted to... So, pure... Have you ever met one that's pure? That's weird. Well, even if it was just in my... Leave it to us! Let's go to Wangshu. Okay. Wangshu Inn. Do you remember this place, Grit? Yes. The fish, I believe. I'll come with. I'm still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if... Whoa! Shao! What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Arc.
Oh, wow! What was she like during... Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this? Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have when dwelling between...
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe...
One believes there is little...
Granny, are you okay?
Perhaps this conversation should end. Should you encounter...
Everyone! I think Granny...
Slowly now.
A long time. I don't remember. I was confined. One day, he told me that the pills were concocted.
Wait, but if your illness remained and it was all fake...
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh,
Hey, you're not useless.
oh, fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is...
Next there isn't after all, if...
Swan Fury! Behold! Swan Fury!
I don't still. I was.
Huh?
I'm not sure. Ah.
Quick, the wind rises.
Paimon sees an abandoned house! Why don't we take a break over there?
This place.
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhaust. I remember that I alone.
Sin?
I don't know. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you. But you're always going to be different from me. I
don't care what
You're too... All right. Let's not step...
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyu Peak.
Swan Fury!
Does this place feel familiar?
Let me see. How strange. Have I... When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of... But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just...
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. But Paimon was hoping...
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's alright. We're not...
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong.
Mount Outsong.
It does, but
Are you feeling...
my head...
Cloud! Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount...
But...
Fret not. You may leave the rest.
Wait, really?
I...
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here.
Huh?
Precisely. It periodically soothing
Whoa, we could have come to Mount
How preposterous. We Adepti can only help
Paimon!
as previous.
Whoa, Paimon...
And you...
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left. The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should... So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so...
Granny! Granny?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned.
Wait! Did you just call her by her full name? You already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything.
Granny, please don't cry.
Oh, don't worry, my dear. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's all come... No, it's okay. Shuyu.
Please, Granny.
I know, dear. Some time ago...
Is this...
I am in... I spent many... Though she never... I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
That's right. She was the one, but I was still... She warned me.
Oh, no. So that was... Was it because...
Indeed. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash.
Oh, no.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, but that was only... Along with my... Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a
Granny!
coincidence, Master.
Human cop. One still remembers when you were but a one found.
Wait! Paimon's... So, Cloud Retainer...
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses. In truth, but soon, unwilling, wishing to grant you a life without regret. As for how one took, as one one was quite torn. Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night. Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus! Hit! Skyward! Those monsters would hope. One was after, in the end, to see you. Skyward! Scatter! Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
One had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale. Skyward! Just as you and I, upon when one asked you, one had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. It bears mentioning, however, that as a perhaps... Now, one has... Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled.
Master, I must add.
One has... When it is taught, 'tis a refuge. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's... One expects you... 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories.
So...
One will help...
She's gotta go back to being...
Master, I don't know how I...
Granny? Please don't leave, okay?
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny, don't forget to eat. Good girl. Good. I won't... That's a good girl.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for...
That's a good girl. I'm so sorry, Master.
Let her be. Tears are a necessary part of matrimony. Now that the issue has been resolved,
I always believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
a nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now? Oh. Madam. Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. I feel, Madam.
Oh, and how...
I know Granny thought, but even though Granny looked, I could become a cool adeptus like you.
Upon some
Thank you so much. Paimon's gonna let you. If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty
Although Mount Outsong is rich in that is precise,
Whoa. You're leaving Mount Outsong?
one has never concerned. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume one is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed. Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all.
One has precious little time to squander. One will be assuming.
Don't worry, we'll help you. So, when...
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has already.
Seems like you've... Then how about we...
A sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take this
Awesome! Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make...
You.
In what way? I have to be careful.
We're here, Clow! Miss...
Perfect timing. I'll have you know.
Several...
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many
Yep, they've...
Hear that? Doubt their authenticity any further.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Shiryu! You got it? Mm-hmm. Huh? You know how to make...
Do I know how to make
Master, I brought in...
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually...
Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is! Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor, and Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss Shen Yun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
If it isn't Miss Shenyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a...
Indeed.
Quite well, thank you.
So you...
Indeed.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why?
Not...
while I am loath to, but you two already...
Miss Shenyun speak...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool... I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance, the same can be... I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of...
All right. Then, in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case...
Zhongli!
My friends.
We've been great! How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant!
My days have been... As for you, Miss Shenyun,
I must say,
Whatever for. Am I not?
well, that is true, but one has indeed. One's previous stays were all brief. Now that one has this city.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people.
All right, that's enough reflection for one day.
You make a valid.
Perhaps you have forgotten.
Oh?
It was a
Hart, it is settled that one has already.
It should be a.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
A humble employee of Wang Sheng.
Nice to meet you too. That should be everyone. Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just... Huh?